And it's at this point on Wednesdays we present Ask the Lawyer with attorney for the injured, Bruce L. Scheiner. Maybe today we'll get your question answered. We're sure going to try. And then I'll tell you how to submit a question. If you've ever been confused by anything in the law, it might be a good opportunity to kind of clear that up. I'll tell you how to submit a question coming up at Kicks Country 92.9. First things first, though, let's welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, good morning, Todd. How you doing this beautiful morning?
Fantastic. How are you doing?
How could you not be doing great? I've never seen anything so nice as this Southwest Florida weather.
I know you love this stuff. I know you like this time of the year. You don't happen to have a convertible, do you?
I don't have a convertible, but I love to take my dog for a walk outside and walk the beach and just enjoy this fabulous weather.
Yeah, it is great convertible weather, great motorcycle weather. I say that obviously you being the biker's lawyer. And great weather all around for outdoor activities. Maybe taking a motorcycle ride, as long as I brought the subject up. That's the subject that we're going to get into here with today's question. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Okay. Here's what it says in the email today. My brother is in the hospital because yesterday, talk about fresh, he was struck by a car while riding his motorcycle. Unfortunately, a story we hear all too often. The other driver was ticketed, but I don't know all the details. I had told my sister that we should contact a lawyer immediately. She thinks we should wait and see how injured he is and what our insurance company says. Can you ask the lawyer why we should contact a lawyer now? You know, sometimes we have a lot of details. Sometimes we have not much to go by. But I think there's enough here, Bruce, to answer that question. Why should they contact a lawyer now?
Well, it's critically important if someone is significantly injured to contact a lawyer right away. Mm-hmm. Because a good lawyer is going to immediately send their investigator to the scene of the accident to take photos of any skid marks, to take photos of any debris on the road,
right?
To see if there's any witnesses that are available. Mm-hmm. Also, in today's world, we need to preserve the vehicles that were involved in the accident, because every new vehicle has a black box and it tells you the speed and other important items about the crash. So
right.
You need to make sure they don't dispose of the vehicle involved in the accident. Mm-hmm. You have to make sure that the insurance company is notified as soon as possible.
Right.
And you want to obtain any applicable insurance information.
I see.
So it's very important to contact a lawyer as soon as possible. Get out to the scene, inspect everything, and just get a good fresh start.
I seem to remember in previous conversations when this kind of thing has come up, you've used the term, there's I guess, a term in the law, or in evidence anyway, known as spoilage, and that could happen here.
Yeah, when I say make sure they don't dispose of the vehicles involved, you want to send what we call a spoilation notice.
That's it.
Don't spoil the evidence. Keep it safe until we have an opportunity to inspect it.
I see. And that could prove very important in the long run. So obviously there are a lot of reasons to contact a lawyer quickly. I would think another one would be waiting to see what the insurance company says. Isn't the insurance company going to press for a really quick settlement in something like this?
A lot of times they do, and of course they lowball you. So it's not a good idea to wait for the insurance company. And the biggest factor is, our fee is based on a recovery.
Right.
If someone hires us immediately and for some reason that we can't make a recovery, they don't owe us a penny. They don't owe us for the costs we spend in sending an investigator or taking photos or whatever else we have to do, they don't ever have to take any money out of their pocket.
So there really is no downside to contacting a lawyer right away in a situation like this. In fact, there's a lot of upside because you would, for example, immediately start dealing with the insurance company. And so that's a lot of pressure you don't need on you at a time like this.
Absolutely.
All right, Bruce, that gives us some encouragement anyway, and I hope they do reach out to a professional as quickly as possible. Thank you once again for weighing in on this thorny legal issue.
Well, thank you, Todd, and I look forward to speaking to you next Wednesday, and I hope the weather holds as beautiful it is right now.
I'm sure it will, Bruce. Have a great weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, Todd.
Take care. Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Absolutely a weather nut when it comes to Southwest Florida in the fall and in the spring. Now, if you've never submitted a question before, but you'd like to, obviously we can get to these very quickly at times. This one is something that just happened recently, like yesterday. You're welcome to do so. Go to our website and type the keyword Bruce into the search box. You'll go to right where you need to go to submit a question for future consideration. And if you have an immediate and pressing situation, a legal situation like this particular writer does, then you're going to want to contact the local office, the Port Charlotte office of Associates and Bruce L. Scheiner quickly and just kind of bypass the radio question. Don't worry. We don't mind under those circumstances. The number to call is 941-743-7777. 941-743-7777. And tell them that Todd sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.
Venice Honda.